everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you're anything like me, the moment Toyota drops news about a new RAV4, it's like Christmas morning for car lovers. I'm talking about the 2026 RAV4 Hybrid, the one that's got the whole auto world buzzing right now. Man, I can't wait to dive into this with you because this isn't just another refresh. It's a full-on evolution of the SUV that's been ruling American roads for decades. Grab your coffee, settle in, and let's chat about why this thing is going to make you rethink your daily driver. I'm super pumped to share the highlights, from that killer new look to the tech that'll have you grinning ear to ear. Picture this. You're pulling up to a trailhead or just cruising through the city, and heads are turning. The 2026 RAV4 Hybrid nails that rugged yet refined vibe Toyota's famous for, but they've cranked it up a notch with a complete redesign. The body lines are bolder and boxier, giving it this tough, adventure-ready stance that echoes the Land Cruiser a bit. Higher beltline, straighter edges, and a front end that's all aggression without being over the top. It's still got that iconic RAV4 DNA, but now it's more expressive, like Toyota finally let the designers off the leash. And get this, they're offering 3 distinct flavors to match your personality. The clean, everyday core style for the practical folks. The sport lineup, headlined by this new GR Sport trim that's got aerodynamic flair, piano black accents, and a suspension tuned by the wizards at Toyota Gazoo Racing for a bit more fun in the corners. And then the rugged crew, starring the Woodland edition with its beefy bumpers, integrated LED fog lights from Rigid Industries, and all-terrain tires that scream, let's hit the dirt. No matter which one you pick, it's got that premium feel from the jump, with LED headlights standard across the board and options for things like a panoramic moonroof that makes every drive feel epic. Now, let's talk power. Because this is where the 2026 RAV4 Hybrid really flexes. Gone are the days of choosing between gas and hybrid. This bad boy is hybrid only, front and center, and it's a game changer for anyone who wants efficiency without sacrificing the thrill. Under the hood, you've got Toyota's latest 5th-gen hybrid system paired with a familiar 2.5-liter 4-cylinder engine and electric motors that deliver a punchy 236 horsepower in the all-wheel drive setup. That's up from the old model's 219, and trust me, it shows the 0 to 60 sprint is down to about 7.1 seconds, which feels snappier and more responsive than before. The transaxle is all new too, borrowed from the Camry, so shifts are smoother, and that transition between electric and gas power? Seamless, like it reads your mind. Fuel economy? We're looking at around 40 combined MPG, but some early whispers put it closer to 45 or even 50 in real-world highway runs, enough to make your wallet happy on those long hauls. And if you're all about that electric life, the plug-in hybrid version cranks it up to 324 horses with up to 50 miles of pure EV range before the gas kicks in. Charge it at home overnight, and boom, you're covering your commute in whisper-quiet mode. It's not just greener. It's got this effortless torque that makes merging onto the freeway feel like cheating. Compared to the outgoing RAV4 Hybrid, which was solid but a tad buzzy under hard acceleration, this one's quieter, more refined, and, honestly, way more fun to push. Off-roaders, don't worry, Toyota didn't forget about you. The standard all-wheel drive system is smarter than ever, with a high-output rear motor that can send power where you need it most, whether it's rain-slicked streets or a muddy path. But the real star here is the Woodland trim, built for those weekend warriors who want to venture off the pavement without needing a full-on truck. It bumps ground clearance up to 8.5 inches, wraps those 18-inch wheels in knobby all-terrain tires, and adds torque vectoring AWD with multi-terrain modes like mud and sand or rock and dirt. I got a sneak peek at some early drive footage, and it handled loose gravel and mild inclines like a champ. No drama, just confident grip. It's not going to take on a Wrangler for hardcore rock crawling, but for light trails, beach runs, or snowy backroads, it's more capable than the previous Woodland ever dreamed of being. And with roof rails standard, you can toss on kayaks or bikes and make it your go-anywhere sidekick. If you're upgrading from an older RAV4, this feels like a natural step up, more composed over bumps, less body roll, and that extra bit of clearance means you're not scraping on every driveway dip. Sliding inside, oh man, This is where the 2026 RAV4 Hybrid starts feeling like a hug from an old friend who's leveled up big time. The cabin's been totally refreshed for more space and smarts, seating 5 comfortably with that same generous cargo room, over 37 cubic feet behind the seats, expanding to 69 with them folded flat. Materials are a step up from the plasticky vibes of past models. You've got soft-touch surfaces, available synthetic leather that's actually comfy, and ambient lighting that sets a cozy mood at night. The center console is genius. It's got this 2-level design with spots for 2 phones to charge wirelessly without eating into your cup holders or elbow room. It's all about those little touches that make daily life easier, like the power liftgate on higher trims or the heated/ventilated seats that keep you Goldilocks right year-round. Tech-wise, Toyota's gone all in. Every model rocks a 12.3-inch digital gauge cluster that's customizable to your mood. Want a full NAV map or just speed and fuel? You got it. Jump to the available 12.9-inch touchscreen, and it's buttery smooth with wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, plus over-the-air updates so it's always fresh. Voice commands are sharper too, understanding natural chit-chat like, "Hey Toyota, find me a coffee shop." And safety? Toyota Safety Sense 4.0 is standard, packing adaptive cruise that actually anticipates traffic, lane keeping that feels intuitive, automatic emergency braking with pedestrian detection, and even road sign assist that flashes speed limits right on your dash. It's like having a co-pilot who's always got your back. Compared to the 2025 RAV4, the interior feels less dated, no more tiny screens or clunky interfaces. This one's modern, user-friendly, and way more premium without the luxury price tag. Alright, let's get real about the dollars because no dream ride comes free. Pricing kicks off at $33,350 for the base LE Hybrid with front-wheel drive. That's about $2,100 more than last year's gas LE. But remember, you're getting hybrid power baked in standard, plus all that new tech. Climb to the XLE Premium around $37,000 for goodies like the power liftgate and leatherette seats, or the Woodland at under $40,000 if off-roading's your jam. Top out with the limited AWD Hybrid at $44,750, and you're in loaded territory with the big screen and adaptive headlights. The plug-in hybrid starts higher, expect mid-$40Ks for the SE, pushing toward $50,000 for the GR Sport, but that 50-mile EV range could slash your fuel bill in half. Factor in Toyota Care for 2 years of free maintenance and that unbeatable 10-year hybrid battery warranty, and the ownership costs? Lower than ever. It's pricier upfront than a base CR-V or Tucson hybrid, but the resale value and efficiency edge make it a no-brainer long-term. So, how does this stack up to the RAV4S we've loved before? The 5th gen was a beast, reliable, roomy, and that hybrid option changed the game back in 2019. But it started feeling a little long in the tooth with dated tech and a cabin that screamed practical more than premium. The 2026? It's that same trustworthy soul, but evolved more power, better ride quality from the stiffer chassis, and styling that's finally exciting without going overboard. It's quicker, greener, and more versatile, ditching the gas-only holdouts to double down on what works. If you owned a 2023 or 24, this'll feel like a worthwhile upgrade. For newbies, it's the perfect entry into Toyota's hybrid world. Phew, there you have it. The 2026 Toyota RAV4 Hybrid is hitting dealers this December, and I cannot recommend test driving one soon enough. It's proof that evolution beats revolution sometimes. Familiar enough to trust, fresh enough to fall for. What do you think? Woodland for the trails, GR Sport for the grins, or straight-up core for everyday wins? Drop your thoughts in the comments, smash that like if you're as hyped as I am, and subscribe for more deep dives. Hit the road safe, folks. Catch you next time. 1.7 Sask Anything.